Welcome to another Ziva Math video. In this video, we are going to find the slope of a line when given a table. And you have two choices when finding the slope from a table, and we'll show examples for both methods. You can use slope equals the change in y over change in x to find the slope, and this is the method we'll use in our first example. Or you can choose 2 points from the table and use the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 to calculate the slope. Let's take a look at our examples. The values in this table are ordered pairs that are on a line, and we're going to find the slope of that line from the information in the table. And we're going to use the fact that slope is equal to the change in y over change in x. And we're going to start by determining our change in y. And I'm going to be looking at the first 2 points in our table, and my y values change from 4 to 2. That's a decrease of 2, so my change in y is negative 2. Then I'll need to look at my change in x, and I'm going to use the same 2 points, and I'm going to go in the same direction. So I'm going to start with the first point and look at how it changes going to the second point. Well, that first point was 2, the second point is 1. That's a decrease of 1. So my change in x is negative 1. So notice I used the same points and I moved from the first point to the second for both of them. Now that I have my slope, I have slope of negative 2 over negative 1. Because we are calculating slope, we do need to simplify our slope. So the slope of the line represented by the values in this table is positive 2. So the data in this table represents the ordered pairs of points on a line. We're going to find the slope using the data in this table. In this example, we're going to use the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 to calculate the slope of the line. That means we're going to need to pick a point to be our x1, y1, and we're going to need to pick a point to be our x2, y2. So I'm going to go ahead and label 2 points on the line. I'm going to let the point 2, negative 4 be my x1 and y1, and 4, negative 5 be x2 and y2. And it doesn't matter which points you choose. I looked at the values here and I thought it might be easier to work with positive numbers than some of the negative numbers. So I picked the 2 points that had positive x values. Now I'm going to start with my y2 value. My y2 value is the negative 5. So I'm going to have negative 5 minus the y1 value, which is negative 4. And I'm going to want to put the parentheses around the negative 4. Then I'm going to have my x2 value, which is 4. So I'll have 4 minus my x1 value, which is 2. So I'll have 4 minus 2 in the denominator. Then I'm going to need to subtract. I'm going to have negative 5 minus a negative 4. So I'm going to keep the negative 5. I'll change that subtraction sign to addition, and my negative 4 will become a positive 4. And then in my denominator, I have 4 minus 2, which is 2. So I have negative 5 plus 4. Negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. And I already have the 2 on the bottom. So my slope for the line represented by these ordered pairs is negative 1/2. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to Ziva Math for more videos.